You guys don't forget to be part of the live discussion every Wednesday here on Gotta Love Them Movies. All right, guys, like I said, I'm gonna try and rapid fire through some of these without straining my voice too much. Pardon me. Our next kind of again, it's not a trailer that dropped. It was more of a clip from the movie Ghostbusters Afterlife. There was a very short sequence. I think it's about a minute long of Paul Rudd in a grocery store, where he goes and picks up some Baskin Robbins ice cream out of the freezer. Kind of a nice Ant-Man nod or reference there. Whether that's excuse me, whether that's an actual Easter egg or not sure. Just kind of wait and find out here from the filmmakers after the film comes out. But Paul Rudd kind of hears like a woman screaming, and I love his reaction here because it's the kind of reaction that I think a lot of us would have. Like, you hear something and you're like, especially for somebody living in New York City. As much as I hate to admit this, there is this element of you hear somebody screaming and you can't quite tell if it's like a danger scream or if it's just, people being stupid and being silly and having fun or whatever. So like Paul Rudd has this reaction of like, oh wait, there's a weird screaming sound. Pause for a second, analyze it. All right, it's probably nothing. And then you just go on with your day, right? When I was much younger, I used to see that trope played out in movies and television shows, and I would think like, clearly somebody's in trouble, clearly something's wrong. You just heard someone screaming. Why wouldn't you go investigate? And then now that I'm growing up a little bit more, I come to realize that's not always the case. In fact, that's usually not the case. You hear someone screaming, you kind of give it a pause, give it a beat. All right, nothing. I'm moving on with my day. I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to investigate why there's a random... Anyway, I just like that reaction. That reaction I thought was really cool to me. And then he goes and picks up like some chocolate syrup or something like that. I don't know. And then these bag of Stay Puft Marshmallows just kind of like start coming alive. And he's like, hang on, what? And then we see like a really quick montage of the Stay Puft Marshmallows. Like these really small Stay Puft Marshmallows kind of like barbecuing each other and just getting into little mischiefs. To me, it was very reminiscent of Gremlins. I thought that was, whether it was intentional or not, I don't know, it was kind of fun. It was kind of cool. And again, with the music seemed on point. It's definitely CGI to see these little marshmallow creature CGI. The CGI that we have today did not exist back in the 80s. If it did, I can imagine that the look of these things would be very congruent with the itself. But yeah, I mean, I was very impressed by this small clip, short clip really, of Paul Rudd just kind of like in was it Walmart maybe or grocery store, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it felt, granted, this is just a 1 minute clip. This movie could be terrible, but that 1 minute clip, it felt like Ghostbusters. It felt like Ghostbusters. And who knows if the entire movie is going to feel that way. I have a feeling it's going to be its own thing. And it knows that it's going to be its own thing, but I think it's still going to have the same spirit of the original. But yeah, I liked this clip. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really fun. But I want to hear from you guys. What were your thoughts? Did you love this clip? Did you, excuse me, did you find it indicative of all things Ghostbusters? Did it have that spirit that you're looking for? What are your thoughts? Jump on down in the comment section below. All right, guys, I can feel my voice is starting to wane a little bit, so let's try and get through this quickly, shall we?